G'day everybody, welcome back to Sandrock. Hope you guys are doing well. We are at episode 42 if I'm not mistaken, and we have been distracted for the last several episodes trying to upgrade our gear, weapons, etc, and obviously doing a few things here and there as well as Nia's impromptu arrival into Sandrock as well. We sort of had to entertain her a couple of days, but we have seen her off at the station recently as well. I figure maybe in this episode we focus on a couple of things here, commissions and also progressing the storyline a little bit, and we're definitely going to ask the remaining few people about what happened to Logan. So we just need to have a chat with Matilda and Jasmine. Before we do that though, let's actually get the iron spear crafting here. That way when we come back, hopefully it'll be ready. We do have the farm that needs looking after, and as I said, I think I'm gonna sort of remove all of this and put in another coffee tea tree on the left side here, and then we'll sort of have other crops growing in the middle. And I think we should be able to harvest everything right now, so why don't we just go ahead and do that. And it is actually, hang on a second, it's like 7 o'clock right now. Maybe I might actually go out and speak to one of these people. So maybe we'll go with Matilda first, and then, or do we want to have a chat with Jasmine first? Maybe Jasmine first, and then once we're done, we'll continue on with the work that we need to do for the day. We'll also come back and speak to Matilda maybe tomorrow. But Jasmine's just minding her own business there, having some dinner. Let's just...
Hey! Are you okay?
Did you see Logan the night of the temple incident?
He told me right before the incident everything would be okay. He lied.
Let's show her the photo.
Oh. This. I never should have drew this. If I knew what was going to happen, I never would have. We used to go on lots of adventures. Then Logan changed. He didn't care about me, or my mom, or anybody. My mom said if things get better, we were going to rebuild a school in Sandrock. But things got worse because of Logan. Now I'm the only kid in town.
Okay, that's kind of interesting, because I suppose I haven't really seen any educational facilities. I mean, we do have the museum. I wouldn't really call that very educational though, but yeah, there are not a lot of kids here at all. Maybe she is maybe the only kid around. Alright, well, see ya. I'm not entirely sure that was very valuable information, but anyway, we'll speak to Matilda tomorrow, and I'm not entirely sure what happens next, because a lot of this stuff, you know, hasn't been super enlightening about sort of establishing Logan's motives. You know, aside from all of the stuff that we've already found in his house, which is mostly leading us to believe that he did it because of revenge, or he was trying to get his dad out of, I guess, prison? Or was he held in the church? I can't remember exactly, but anyway. I'm sure we'll understand the truth at some point. So, oh yes, that's right, we need these things first. I keep forgetting. Alright, let's just do what we need to do. Okay, apparently we need to water a lot of these tiles. We'll do that in a moment. We've also got the iron spear that's ready to be delivered. And we'll do that hopefully tonight as well. Should we deliver the iron spear first? Maybe that's a good idea, and then we can sort of work on the rest of the farm when we come back. Let's just tag the commission so that we know where to find Hen. I think we should maybe fast travel to the church. Hopefully we'll catch him there. Just gotta remember that this does speed up time, so... Alright. Quick jump down here. Alright, good times, and we should be able to just quick travel back to our house. We haven't exactly used any of our stamina this episode, or sorry, this day even. I'm not sure if we have time for it though, because I technically need to get this farming done, and that might eat all of the time that we have for the day before we have to go to sleep. Alright, so let's go in with the actual crops first here. So the tree goes in first. There it is. That goes there. Oh, did we miss one of the sections or something? Hang on. Can't do this here, make a straw square first, but I have made a straw square. Have I missed a section? Oh god, alright, there we go. Nice, alright, so, and in between, I guess we can grow a whole bunch of stuff, but I think I'll go with more willow for now, because they kind of look nice. And we haven't been growing a lot of willow in the past, so maybe stocking up a little bit is not a bad idea. And yeah, so we should water these crops. I don't know if we'll have enough time to do everything here. Hopefully we will. Yeah, plenty of time. And I think to wrap things up, I might just quickly gather some of this dew as well, just so that we can make sure that we've got enough space for more. Should we just convert that? I mean, there's no point in holding on to dew, I suppose. I'm not sure if dew is used for anything else, but anywho. Let's go to sleep before it's too late. Right, so Matilda's the only one that we haven't spoken to about Logan, so we'll do that. Not before picking up a couple of commissions, I reckon, and maybe getting our machines to do stuff while we're away. Alright, looks good. So we've got jute and rose willow here. Maybe we'll chuck all of that in there. And a whole bunch of stuff that we're not exactly using anymore, so I do want to try and sell this stuff before it clogs our inventory up a little bit more, so including the bronze sword. I wonder if anyone would request a bronze sword as part of a commission. Potentially, but Penn seems to have graduated to using iron equipment, so I'm not entirely sure if he's actually going to go back. Let's do that, and I think maybe we can go with some rubber scrap here as well. Top up the fuel. Here, maybe we go with iron scrap and plastic scrap. Top that up as well. And I think that's probably the only two machines that I'm going to get going for now. Could do some salted fish. We apparently only have one batch of sea salt remaining. I guess I should buy some more sea salt. Can't remember where we get that from. I think maybe the Blue Moon Saloon has some salt. Okay. Owen was waving at us from a very far distance there. I wonder if that's like literally him seeing us and waving at us, or if he just does that randomly. Anyway, that's all the salt. And let's maybe go to Avio's place. Maybe he sells salt as well. But I'm just keen on selling stuff that we don't need, to be honest. Offloading things. We'll have a chat with Matilda. And I assume then something else will happen after that. Friendship discount, minus 10% on all items in store, which is kind of nice. I guess that's probably because we've been doing a lot of stuff for Avia recently. Alright, good. And then let's sell these things. So, I mean, I don't really think that I have a reason to keep any of this stuff unless I feel like changing to different things. But again, the things are probably giving us less buffs and stuff, so that's alright. I'll let go of these things. It's fine. I don't want to be, you know, too clingy to things. Yeah, I mean, this is rare though. That's alright. We'll get rid of it. I don't think we are using the pendant anymore. I'm just looking here. It doesn't seem like it shows items that are actually equipped, right? So, I'm not at risk of selling things that I'm actually using, I think. So, let's get rid of all of that. Let's just double check on that though. Yeah, I definitely still have all this stuff. So this scarf is from Tailor Made. I would like a different scarf if possible. Or another type of accessory. Just to look a little bit different. Should we buy stuff? Heart knot. A toy mobile suit. I wonder if you would give this to Chi, he would be impressed. I don't know. Okay, we can buy stuff back if we needed to. Pigments? Sure, why not? Yeah, so I don't really see any equipment that I want here. Maybe I should just stick with the scarf for now. I wonder if I could make my own scarves. Anyway, let's go see Matilda and see if she's got any new info for us about Logan and what happened that night. Oh, did she just leave? No. Oh, God, alright. She wasn't in the building, she was actually near the church. My bad, my bad. That's right. Maybe she doesn't really hang around in the building anymore because the mayor's back.
Howdy there. Any news to report on the water tower?
Did you see Logan the night of the temple explosion?
Well, of course, I was there at the scene of it all, as were most of us. I came out after the explosion, but by the time I knew what was going on, Logan was long gone. Howdy there. Any news to report on the water tower?
Let's show her the photo.
Goodness, nowhere ever did you find this. You know, you don't need to be sneaking around, acting all suspicious if all you're after is information. Yes, this makes sense. Although I must admit, this shows a level of organization from Logan I can't say I was aware he might be capable of. No doubt you started to put things together since your arrival, but perhaps you'd best hear the tale in its entirety to dispel any misconceptions you might have about the whole ordeal. Not too long before you started living in Sandrock, a great tragedy struck this town. Howlett, the monster hunter, and his son Logan, with whom you are already quite familiar with, ran into some trouble. Howlett, when diving in some ruins, explicitly blocked off by the Civil Corps due to an abundance of unknown and dangerous substances. Sure enough, he became contaminated with something bizarre.
Okay. I wonder if this is something that we might be able to encounter as we progress further and further away from the town. Possibly.
Logan reacted rather wildly after Pastor Miguel quarantined his father inside the temple and refused to let Logan come in contact with him due to fears of contamination. He couldn't believe his father would be so careless as to come in contact with dangerous Age of Corruption concoctions.
Come to think of it, this map, it indicates that there might be something of interest, northeast of the town. I don't know how we would get there, but it's sort of behind the, I assume that's the moisture farm. So maybe we have to sort of go through this area. We saw a bridge which we couldn't cross, so I'm guessing maybe we'll need better equipment to try and traverse through it. Anyway.
One night during the quarantine, Logan attacked the temple with bombs. I assume it was to free his father from the quarantine. But whatever the case, Logan botched the operation and parts of the temple collapsed. Us church folk were all outside, but Logan's father was still in there where we'd left him, and when we found him down there, he was already gone. Logan blamed us church folk for what happened, and now he seems bent on some kind of revenge. And he'd sooner take down the whole town if it means getting to us, I reckon. Howdy there. Any news to report on the water tower?
Well, I think that's it.
I appreciate your concern on the matter, but I fear there's not much we can do but trust in the acumen of our civil corps to bring Logan to justice. Without hurting him too much, I hope. Try not to get discouraged. There are brighter days ahead, I'm sure of it.
Okay. So, I guess we need to report back to Elsie of all of the findings after speaking to the various townfolk and what they know about Logan. And from there, I suppose we will have something new to do that would progress the story. Hopefully, anyway. Now, do we want to go and see Elsie immediately, or do we want to do some other stuff? I mean, one thing that I haven't really been doing is exploring further out from Gecko Station using a horse, because, the area is quite large, so I would like to... Oh my god, okay. There is actually a need for a bronze greatsword, and if I'm not mistaken, I may not have sold it. Yeah, okay, yes, there it is. Oh, that was a happy accident, wasn't it? So I'll accept that, and we'll speak to Unsure very soon about it. My goodness, this is a 3-star. We need a civil recycler, outstanding. And we need to do it in 7 days. For 1,500 goals. Free city commission. I mean, sure. Why not? Why not? Do we have any good general commissions? Tea leaves. Again, still not entirely sure about that. Sand carps. We do have plenty of sand carps at the moment. Coffee beans, again. Rhino horn cactuses. We own 46 of that. That's good. We can accept that. Oh, no. Yes. We can't accept that. We'll come back to that. Maybe tomorrow. Hopefully the commission will still be there. So let's just turn in this greatsword right now. Actually, once I turn this greatsword in, can I actually...
Hey, I wanted to commission some homemade paint, but your boss said it was too small of a task to put on the board. Then he said some kind of greedy stuff. Do you think you could help me out?
Yeah, man.
Cool. Actually, I was thinking we could enjoy the paint together. I'm taking the day off to paint my walls 3 days from now. Do you want to bring over the paint then so we can paint then?
Yeah, sure.
That's great news. We're going to have a really good time. See you then.
Okay.
Don't forget the paint. That's the most important part of painting.
Yes, yes it is. I hope it's going to be a better time than last time, where he was sort of hiding in his closet. But anyway, we learnt about paint. We need to sort of go to his house with some paint in 3 days. That's fine. Actually, hang on. I almost forgot about the bronze sword.
Hey, how's the paint going? Wait, don't tell me. I hate spoilers. See ya. Hello. Thank you.
Okay, good. Let's go back to the guild, and I just want to see if I can pick up the general commission immediately. Nope. Okay, has to be tomorrow. So Burgess is gonna have to wait. But this civil recycler, it's been a while since we've assembled any machines, so I do want to take a look at what's required. We might have all the parts necessary. If not, we'll try to make them. Here we go. So yeah, I think this is pretty doable. Bronze frames, we don't have any at the moment, but we'll be able to make some more, I'm sure. We might need some tin. So bloodstone, saws, bronze bars, let's do that. Bearings. Alright, so bronze frames, let's take a look. Easy. And these, easy peasy. Alright. I'm gonna need more tin though, and we're gonna need to make some more bronze if we're gonna make some more of these machines. So this goes back to Yan, I think. Let's take a look. Yep. So our boss better be impressed, because we literally accepted it and completed it immediately. There you go. Not bad, but you gotta be quicker next time, newbie. What? Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Okay, 4 medals, or whatever that is, but I only care about the goals, so the medals are just a happy accident. A byproduct. Okay, so let's think about what we need to do here. Yes, we do need to go and see Elsie and try to continue the story a little bit more, but I think she can wait until tomorrow. Paint. We need a blender for that, and that's something that we definitely haven't crafted just yet. Blender. Here we go. Yeah, so we've already got the recipe, we just need to make the thing. Let's do it. Bronze blade, okay. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Bearings. An engine. Right, probably just the bronze blade remaining. And we need a few more bronze bars to get there. So let's do bronze bars. Let's just make as many as we can. And I think today's one of those days where we're gonna have to go into Eufaula salvage ruins and try and get that tin. There's no other way really to try and get these bronze bars, I feel. I mean, there were those I guess hyena monsters that dropped some bronze bars, I believe, but I mean, I don't really go out that way very often, so it'd be nice if we could just make our own. So we'll spend all of our stamina here, I reckon, and then we should, well, hopefully, you know, speak to Elsie tomorrow about what's going on with Logan. But then I also want to either continue our exploration northeast or continue our exploration north of Gecko Station. Okay, I'm largely ignoring the copper ore because I feel like we've got a lot of copper ores. I'll grab a few here and there. It's just these tin ores that's so difficult to get. And since we're here, we're getting a lot of those discs as well. That's always a good thing. We have actually been spending a lot of our discs mainly buying seeds and crops. Maybe go this way. Nice convenient vending machine right there. Right. Any more tin? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, not a lot of tin at all. Very disappointing. I wonder how the game randomizes the amount of tin that you get. Maybe you just have to get lucky, or maybe it has a certain amount allocated every time it randomizes stuff. All I'm saying is I just wish that there was more. Okay, good times. Yeah, we'll set that off. We might as well get the free copper from it. Don't see any tin ores anywhere. Maybe going through here? Okay. Oh, Model Square. Fireside meeting for Trudy's return. Yes, that's right. I forgot about that. We are relying on the game to sort of tell us. So, as much as I would like to mine some more, I think this fireside meeting is going to be pretty important. We might actually get a main storyline from this fireside meeting as well. So, let's see what happens. And we've only got like about a quarter of our stamina remaining, so that's not a bad thing. Already put in the hard work for the day, I feel. Maybe if we need to, we can sort of go around near the house, kick a few trees or something like that, get some resources that we wouldn't normally get. So looks like everyone in town's here, or almost everyone, at least.
Good evening, everyone. And would you look who I brought with me today? Our very own Mayor Trudy, back from her arduous journey through the desert. Let's give her that warm Sandrock welcome she's surely been missing.
Thank you, everyone. It's nice to be back. And look at what all sprung up since I've been gone. The new bridge, the reinforced water tower. Oh, truly amazing. As I return to my post, I hope to continue to pave the way forward to a better Sandrock.
Well put, Trudy. Now you must tell us, what of your trip to the desert? What about all those experimental seeds you took with you? Surely there must be the beginnings of a new oasis out there now.
Well, I hadn't really prepared anything on that particular subject. I think you can go ahead with whatever you plan to share today.
Pish-posh, old girl. We've all been so worried for you, and so looking forward to hearing about all you've accomplished. Please don't trifle yourself with any formalities. Just speak freely on the subject.
Well, if you insist. The seeds I brought out this time, they didn't survive, once again. However...
Don't be down on yourself, Trudy. Even the cleverest cook can't cook a meal without the right ingredients. More so, the cleverest gardener couldn't grow weeds without water. These are simply the facts of our situation.
Perhaps I really need to start considering importing produce from Portia.
You said you was gonna plant us a whole mess of trees out there and stop them sandstorms. You can't even grow yourself a green bean. Oh man, this is bad. Are we like doomed or something?
Okay, Cooper is supportive as always.
Now hold on, y'all. Surely that ain't all. I believe Trudy still had more to say before being so rudely interrupted. Trudy, please, continue.
Well, in the midst of my travels, I was able to collect and label a great number of soils and plants that should be beneficial to Zeke's research. Yeah, no need to cheer. That's about it. I'm sorry.
Man, all this time out, and you want to act like a bunch of dirt is gonna help us? I ain't never learned nothing from dirt, except not to eat it. Heck, I got plenty of dirt down at the farm. If you asked nicely, I would have gladly lent you some.
Cooper, soils around here got different nutrients in them. If I can just...
Oh, phooey! My dirt's just as nutritious as it gets. What with all that fertilization influence of the yakmel and whatnot? It's a regular plant buffet over there. All you can eat.
Hey, come on guys. Let's look on the bright side. At least our mayor returned to us safe and sound.
Look, if the so-called road to a green desert ends up going nowhere, then we'll build a road somewhere else, right? Just 'cause one idea didn't work doesn't mean we're never going to figure this out.
Apologies if this has been asked already, but plants don't grow in sand, right? Asking for a friend.
All right, simmer down, y'all. I'm sure something will come of Trudy's selfless work. Let's call it here for now. For any official town business, please direct your questions to the mayor from now on. Conserve water and have an omelet, courtesy of Owen.
All right. So that's the fireside meeting done. But we didn't really get anything new out of it. I'm guessing maybe if we sleep, we might actually find out what's next. Maybe we have to help Zeke with his research, or maybe help the mayor do something about what she found out there in the desert, perhaps. But I think for now, we're just going to try and use the remaining stamina that we have, gathering a few things. And I think tomorrow, well, if nothing happens, then we'll have a chat with Elsie at the Blue Moon, and hopefully progress that part of the story. Otherwise, I'm sort of thinking of planning a bit of a journey out to the north of Gecko Station. I think that's probably where we haven't really explored before and where we might find new things that might help us, you know, improve our tech, so to speak. So I was hoping to maybe kick a few trees and get some barks or something. There are a few missions that we could do as well, such as the license issue that Mian is having trouble with. Maybe. But I'm not going to rush into it too much because I don't think there's like a time limit on it. Let's take a look at that, actually. Yeah, no time limit on that. Watching paint dry though, this needs to be done in the next 3 days, right? So we should actually make the blender very soon. These chickens attacking us. Sorry, we'll leave the chickens alone. They can survive. Alright, so let's kick a few of these trees and see if we can get stuff from it. Okay, no. So I guess maybe with kicking trees, we have to sort of wait several days before they would give us anything else. That's actually kind of frustrating because I would have preferred being able to get more barks immediately when I need it. I guess things are not so easy around these parts. I might actually go... I can't remember if I've kicked the tree in Cooper's farm. I think I have, but we may as well go back there and just try it again. Yeah, geez, okay. Right. Nothing. And just like that, it's sleeping time. Damn it, okay. Well, I guess that's lesson learned then. I just need to remember that if I intend to kick trees and stuff, we have to wait, I don't know, how long, maybe 2-3 days before they might have more stuff that might pop out. That was a whole bunch of wasted time. We did almost run out of all of our stamina though, which is good. But we had nothing much to show for it. Okay, so nothing's happened just yet. What I'm gonna do is actually just complete what we need for the blender. We need bronze blades, so let's just quickly make that and complete this thing. And yeah, we should set this up somewhere in the workshop. I don't know. I don't know where is a good spot for the blender, to be honest, because, you know, it's not like we'll be making paint constantly, I think. Although I could be wrong. No, that doesn't fit. Let's just leave it here. Okay, bit of stutter there for some reason, not entirely sure why. But we need to make some paint now. We need yellow lavender. This is one of the few wildflowers that grow in arid and desert areas. Its yellow flowers are dense, elegant, and beautiful. Is also good medicinal material. So yellow lavender, have we seen this before? We have none. And I'm getting a little bit worried here because if we need that the next 3 days, then, you know, I'm gonna need to find quite a bit right now. plenty of yakthorn. Ah, here we go. Yellow lavender. Good. More yellow lavender right here. Sand grass. Okay, not too difficult to find. Thank goodness. Right. Sandberries. Just looking for the yellow lavender for now, guys. Got potatoes here apparently, and tomatoes. But why though? Like, can we just take it? Or what's the deal? I feel like if I do take stuff from there, I feel like I'm stealing or something. Anyway, anyone who knows, let me know in the comments below about whether or not I should be gathering those things. Who knows, maybe Burgess might turn up and try to arrest us or something like that. I feel like Burgess is the wrong person for the job though, if he were trying to arrest us. More sandgrass. There's a little bit more lavender there. Okay. I think we've got enough. Let's just try to blend some paint. I think we just need 3 batches, right? So... Yep. So let's quick build that. Chuck some fuel in there. And hopefully, after a while, we'll get some paint and we'll be able to go and see Unsure about painting his house. Apparently it's going to be some kind of fun activity. We know he likes us. I'm not entirely sure if we feel the same way about him, but, you know, we can be friends. There we go. Alright. Cool. So, next on the agenda, I think we should think about having a chat with Elsie about our findings. So let's quickly do that before we sort stuff out and we find a home for a few new things. Right. Good times. Something in the mail here. Blue, Nia's just got back to Highwind. She came to our house and gushed about you for ages. She also gave us some sand jujube cake. It was really lovely. Looks like she had a great time in Sandrock. She even showed us the photo you took. Seeing your workshop made me and your pa so proud. But make sure you pay attention to your health, not just your work, okay? Funky Explorer's scarf. We just said that we wanted a new scarf, so you know what? That is super cool. Let's just put that on. I'm not entirely sure about the colors, guys, and if I am keen on the colors or not, but there you go. Let's rethink whether or not we really want this. Okay, it gives us like really good stats as well. Okay then. Let's wear this for a little bit. Again, I'm not a big fan. Alright, so let's have a chat with Elsie at the Blue Moon. and I wonder if she asks us to do any more investigating.
I did what I had to do.
What you did was impulsive, and you put our friend in danger. I was coming up with a plan.
All right, I reckon when you put it that way, I did what I had to do in order to get things done in a time frame that I could find satisfactory. Which is, look, here they are now.
Oops, sorry
Everything
guys.
went fine, right?
No one suspects a thing.
Yeehaw! See, it's like I said, not everybody's a detective. Folks got their own problems to worry about. Getting away with stuff is real easy. Half of the time it works every time.
That's very specious reasoning.
Much obliged.
Well, if you're safe, I guess there's no point in getting hung up on what's already happened. Can you guys just promise me that you'll be more careful in the future?
Ain't y'all ever heard of all's well that ends well? Fortune favors the bold. Stupid is as stupid does. I thought y'all were into book learning. Oh, all right, fine. We promise. With that being said, spill the beans. What'd you find out?
I see.
Wow. So, what does it all mean?
I have no idea.
What? Come on, you said talking to everyone would help us solve the case.
Elsie could really do with a little less backseat detectiving right now.
It's a bit weird. I don't know if it's just me or if you guys feel the same way, but Mian's voice seems a little bit distant compared to Elsie. I'm guessing this was sort of recorded, you know, at different times or something like that, potentially, or maybe it was recorded during, you know, when a lot of people were in lockdown and stuff.
I'm sorry, I'm just all riled up.
I think the best thing we can do for now is just wait until we have something else to go on. Thanks for doing all you did. Your summary on what you learned today was incisive and insightful.
Yeah, you went out there and hit the streets like a real hard-boiled bad egg. In fact, that gives me an idea. Tomorrow, I'm gonna give you a surprise.
A hard-boiled bad egg. That sounds disgusting.
No, not one of thems. A real surprise. You just better ready. I'm off.
Might want to double check your windows are locked tonight. Nothing more for us to do now. Better just get back to it. See ya!
Okay, well, apparently nothing really happens after that, so... But I suppose maybe once we progress the day to the next day, we might have something of a continuation to that investigation. Maybe. Alright, so, commissions. Let's go in with the rhino horn cactuses. Easy money. And we should be able to just complete that right away. Actually, while we're here, we may as well pick up another commission. Nothing seems to be paying us too much. Dried sandakudas. Probably not. We don't exactly have a lot of sandakudas. Although we could go out, now that we know where to fish for them, we could go out and try and get them, but... I think manganese steel bars might be a good option there. Alright, and I think maybe we also already have the steel bars, to be honest, so let's tag both of these commissions, get them done immediately for some extra cash for the day, and yeah, then we can sort of consider what our options are. I'm thinking doing some exploration
you know,
to parts unknown.
If it were just Mason and his diligence-averse style of building, I'm not sure we'd have been able to be back on track in such a timely manner. Who knows what kinds of terrible things might have happened if we had nowhere to store our water. Oh well, no sense in imagining up scenarios to scare myself. I do plenty of that in my own free time.
There are your rhino horn cactuses, my friend. Wowee, Sandrock's gonna be the most beautiful oasis the Free Cities has ever seen. Thanks for helping us bring a little bit of green to our lovely town blue. Nice, okay. So the rhino horn cactuses, are they just like decorative plants? Or can you actually use it to make food and stuff? Anyway, that should be good. 100 meters to go to hand over these manganese steel bars. There you go. Alright. Just curious, but how much cash do we have? Oh my god. So we're sitting on a pile of cash right now. Maybe we should actually buy stuff for a change. Showroom manual. Home editing toolkit. A toolkit that allows you to customize your home in all sorts of ways. Simply use inside your home to enter home editing mode. Right. A whole bunch of other stuff, which maybe I do need to spend more time looking into upgrading the house, since we've got so much money. I don't really know what I'm going to be using all this money for. Yeah, let's plan for this expedition though. So I think in the next episode, I know we have Unsure to deal with and, you know, his whole repainting of his house thing. But I sort of want to uncover this entire area, and I think I need a horse for that. So we'll rent a horse from Cooper. I don't know if we'll do it immediately at the start of the next episode, or if we can do it at the end of this episode. But in the meantime, let's just also make sure that we don't have anything else that's super urgent to do. Yeah, guys, I don't think I can keep wearing this. This is a little bit too flashy for my tastes. And plus, you know, we're blue, so you know. Well, I guess our uniform has blue as well, so it's not that bad. All right. Yeah, you know what? Why don't we get started with this expedition? Why not? So we've got some jerky. I'm not entirely sure if we need to like have a lot of food on us or anything like that while we go out there. But you know, if we fail to go too far because we're not prepared with food and stuff like that, at least it would have been a learning experience.
Get it off! Mabel! He's doing it again! That's it! I want this cat gone! Out of here right this minute! Get rid of it!
Aww.
So glad you're here! You like kitty cats, don't ya? Well, our new friend Banjo here is in a bit of a pickle. See, he can't seem to stop marking territory around the ranch and everywhere in our homestead. Now my pa wants to kick him to the curb. But I know just what to do. Banjo just ain't got a place he feels like he can call his own, what with all the other animals getting their scents all over. I take it you've heard of a doghouse, yeah? Well, I got together with Hattie on the issue, and we came up with something we're calling an animal house. I've got the diagram for it right here. Can you build it up for me? Maybe this'll cure Banjo's affliction, and he can safely be a pet again.
Yeah, absolutely. Banjo definitely deserves a home, so...
Swell! In the meantime, we can keep Banjo safe at your house, at least till he's got a place of his own.
Yeah, sure.
Great! I'll take Banjo over right now. Oh, and before I forget, here's the diagram.
Sweet, so now we've got a pet cat. Stray cat found by Faye. Okay, right. Well, I mean, do we have to give him away at the end of this build? Because, you know, I wouldn't mind having some company at the house. Some furry company, that is. Alright, so let's go in for a horse. Please, yes, game. Alright, so... Oh, damn, that's a lot of goals per week. I mean, there's a cheaper one here, 538 goals per week. Loyalty increase after eating increased by 50%. I have no idea what that means. But look, this is good enough to start off with, right? So, let's do that. And... Ah, there he is. Okay, let's ride. And we did play around with, you know, a camel before. So this is definitely a lot faster. Can we still fast travel while we're on the horse? And will the horse sort of like meet us there? Because I'm hoping that's the case. Sweet, okay, nice. So, I have no idea what happens with the horse when we do fight monsters and stuff. And whether or not it just sort of stays put, or if we need to make sure that it's out of danger. So let's get off and yeah, it seems to not worry too much. Okay, he's getting out of the way. That's kind of nice. But yeah, he's definitely not a combatant, that's for sure. Can't like help us out or anything like that. As long as he gets out of harm's way, that's all. Nice, okay. Let's continue to ride. And yeah, so we'll explore a little bit more using the horse. And what time is it? It's 4. So just gotta keep in mind that we need to get back at a reasonable hour. Anything of interest here? Not really. Massive canyon down there. Death trap. More structures over here. I don't know if there's anything hidden away. Like chests and stuff. Okay, let's get off for a second. A punished Trippian. Trippian. Interesting. Got some venom and stuff like that from that. Another one of our boxing jack friends. Speaking of boxing jacks, we do need to look for Bogan Jack out there somewhere. He's waiting to have a bit of a fight with us. Ooh, okay, and we've just found yet another fishing pond. Haven't seen these types of fish before. I wonder if they need a certain type of like lure to be able to attract. I'm guessing that could be the case. I can't remember what is used for lures aside from the sandworms. Okay, I've got a whole bunch of Penskes here. Do I want to take them out? Maybe not. I think we still have quite a lot of those fine hairs. What is going on here? And is this a death trap? Yes, it is. So how do we get there? Oh, I suppose we can just walk there from that side. Interesting. We've only got like 4 hours though. I mean, can I easily leave if I want to leave? Okay, I can go back out. I have no idea what to expect in here actually, so... and whether or not we have enemies. The time is still progressing, so I don't assume there are enemies here, and that it could just be a matter of getting resources. Or dying, apparently. Okay, was there a purpose to that? I have no idea. Okay. Oh, plenty more over here as well. I wonder if this is like a once and done sort of place where if you've been there just a single time, there's no real need for you to sort of come back. Potentially. Okay. Tempting to continue, guys, but we are running out of time in the day. So, but now that we know of this place, it's definitely a place that we should return to and continue exploring it. So I reckon that's going to be something that we look into in the next episode or the next few episodes, depending on what happens. I know Elsie's got something in store for us, so we've also got to consider that. And then we've picked up a couple of new quests, right? So we might actually be a little bit busy. Let's just check where we are here exactly. Can we mark stuff? Yes, we can. I don't know how permanent that is though, but... we just need to get back to the Yakmel station and try to fast travel back. Yeah, coming out with a horse definitely makes a big difference to the amount of time required to explore, so it is expensive though. It needs like 500 goals per week apparently, so I don't know how often we're going to be able to do this. I suppose we might need to do a lot more jobs to fund our expeditions. Okay, it's almost sleeping time, so let's get back home quickly and sleep. Oh my god, we've got a couple of seconds. Oh. I feel like I'm cutting it close too many times in a row. Well, not even in a row, but like too many times too often. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I feel like it was kind of a nice and relaxing one. We still managed to progress the story a little bit more, and hopefully even more exciting things will start happening once we've completed the investigation. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure what will happen next, really. So anyway, guys, I am signing out. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.